Hello! If you are watching this video, that means you are interested in possibly doing the nutrition course with me. And I'm really excited that you are excited too and wanting to learn more about it. So basically what I'm going to cover in this video are a couple things. I'm going to talk about, what is the course that I'm doing. So give you information about that. Talk about the person who is going to take us through this course. So a registered dietitian is the person who has created this. And so I will let you meet her and get introduced to that. And then we'll also talk about some tools, some things that you'll get when you actually purchase the program, or the course is what we should call it. And then there's some different options along with the course as well that I will talk about, and I'll give you, what I'm going to be doing throughout this, and we'll kind of figure out what's going to be right for you when we talk kind of one-on-one after you kind of get the gist of what we're doing. So let's get started with kind of like why I'm doing this really quick, and then we'll get into what it is. So the reason that I want to take this nutrition course, and I call it a course because that's what it is. I mean, you're really learning how to have a good relationship with food, along with a positive mindset when it comes to, your daily life and eating. But it also is teaching you about food. So why, the why behind it. It's why are we eating the way we're eating? So why is this, why should I be eating veggies most? Why should I be drinking water first? Why should I be doing these things? Because really, ultimately, when you enter into, let's say you're looking to lose weight, for example, that's a very popular thing. People are looking to lose weight. And so let's say you're going out online and you're trying to figure out, what to do to lose weight. So you find all these nutrition plans that are out there, all these programs that are out there, and let's say you choose one. I don't know, because it just looked good and you're like, sure, I'll do this one. The before and after pictures are great, and there's a lot of good reviews on it and all that stuff. But do you really know? And so you go to follow your nutrition plan, right? Do you really know why? Has it been explained to you, whether it's through the nutrition program itself or through the person who's taking you through the nutrition program? Have you really been explained why you're doing what you're doing? So why is this good for your body? Why is this good for a long-term situation? Because we really don't want to follow a nutrition plan that is only going to be good for, X amount of days, weeks, months. We want something that's going to be sustainable forever, and tools that we can have in our back pockets to really just pull from whenever we're out with friends or at a restaurant or at home, cooking dinner, whatever. So if you are looking for a long-lasting nutrition plan, which is, I wouldn't even call this a plan. I would call this tools, like I said, in your back pocket that you will know for life and be able to use forever. If you're looking for that, then this is something that you need to definitely do. And if you're also looking for you really have, you want to lose weight, or you want some goal in your head, maybe it's not weight loss, maybe it's just to live healthier, maybe it's to just be clean in your eating, to go to the doctor and have a good, report from them, whatever your goal is. Do you want to follow something that tells you why? It gives you all the details, and so that you are 100% aware of what you're putting into your body and why you're putting it into your body. Because if your answer is yes to that, then this nutrition course is something that we should all definitely do. And I know that for me, I have followed so many nutrition plans that are amazing, but I need something that's going to keep me sane forever. And so a lot of the nutrition plans I have followed are freaking phenomenal and have got me amazing results. But now I just want to take it to more of a relaxed setting where I can still maintain my results, but with, like I said, tools in my back pocket that I can pull from and not have to be so rigid. And so that's what this is going to do. So a couple things. So what is this course? Okay. It's called To Be Mindset. And there's a reason behind the name called To Be. And Alana is the creator. She's the dietitian that is going to be taking us through this course. She's amazing. I will have you watch a video here in a second of her kind of introducing herself and sharing her story so you can get to know her a little bit. But before I do that, it's called To Be Mindset. And the reason it's called that is because she has a philosophy as to, how you need to go about your daily eating. And we'll get that explained here in a second. And then mindset part is she's teaching you how to have a good mindset. And that's one of the biggest challenges when it comes to people in their eating is their mindset is so wrong. And it's whether you've had, a terrible experience, earlier in life. Like, for example, for me, I had an eating disorder in high school. And so my mindset was like so freaking out of whack and, just yo-yoing all the time. Your mindset's totally screwed when it comes to your nutrition. And so she calls it 2B mindset because the 2B is her philosophy. And then the mindset is what she's going to teach us with healthy relationships and to have that positive outlook on food. So a couple things in which you can expect from this nutrition course is, number one, how to eat the foods you love and feel satisfied after every meal and still lose weight. Now, some of us might not be looking to lose weight, like me. I ain't looking to lose no weight, but I am looking to be able to eat the food that I love, feel satisfied, and keep my results. So there's two things to this course is for people who need to lose weight. Perfect. She's going to show you exactly what you need to be doing and how your mindset needs to be around that. And same thing for people who just want to maintain their results. This is something in which will keep what you've worked so hard for. And it'll keep you happy and it'll keep you feeling like you're living a regular life and not some crazy depleting, cutting out plan. Okay. The next thing is she's going to teach us proven strategies to help conquer cravings and survive everyday food temptations. Yeah, that's a big one. And to be honest, strategies to conquer cravings and food temptations, I need that. I know everyone needs that. And so I'm really excited to learn how she is going to put these strategies in place. Like I said, again, tools in your back pocket that you can pull from when you are craving, something that's not the best, or when you are out with friends or at a restaurant or, somewhere where you have a lot of temptations around you. She's going to teach you strategies to help you with those situations. So that's amazing as well. She's not just saying, don't eat these things. She's going to teach us ways to incorporate some of those treats and what we might call cheats, and still maintain our results. So I'm really excited about that part. And then the last part is she's going to teach us all about the right foods, and what foods to eat and at what times. So what are the best times to eat those foods to help maximize energy and weight loss, or to, like I said, maintain your results. So that's kind of what the program is going to be about. It's all nutrition, by the way. There are no workouts incorporated in this. I am going to be working out during the nutrition course because she considers exercise in this course an extra credit. So I'm going to be doing workouts. So if you want to be doing workouts with me so we can kind of do the same workouts, I can show you all of that here in a second. But if you are just looking for the nutrition only, that is a possibility as well. Okay, so the next thing is Alana. She's amazing. I am going to show you a video of her kind of explaining her story, how she became a dietitian, her background with food and how she kind of developed this philosophy, and then like her credibility, where does she work and, what does she do for a living? So I'm going to let you see her in 1 second. Let me share my screen. And then I will come back on.
I'm constantly reintroduced to my emotional eating self. I mean, emotional eating was the start of my life, and it's been with me forever, and it's been a long time me trying to break up with it, and really try to look at food more as purposeful and delicious and enjoyable, but less about a source of comfort and coping for hard times. So my parents got divorced when I was really young, and I think with every change in my family, food was my comfort, stability, mainstay. The earliest time I can remember thinking about my weight and having to be spoken about my weight was probably already as young as 6 or 7 years old. Weight was a huge hindrance to my lifestyle. I couldn't do regular activities, and I avoided any activity that I thought would lead to shaming or making me feel uncomfortable. Food was all I ever thought about. Food and hating my body. That was what I would think about all the time. And that was my mindset. I was really stuck in it. When I was 8 years old, my pediatrician, my doctor, and my parents sent me to weight loss camp. I was the youngest one in camp. 8 years old at sleepaway camp, 9 weeks, long time. I would come back to school every September, a new person. tan. My mom would always get me brand new clothes. We would celebrate my new size, and I'd be really excited about it, but I didn't take anything I learned with me, especially with my mindset of still using food as such a coping mechanism for my constantly changing and unbalanced childhood. It was never gonna sustain. So every year I'd go to camp and I'd lose about 30 pounds. That was like my average every summer. I'd lose 25 to 30 pounds in 9 weeks because every school year I'd gain 50 pounds. I relied on fat camp every summer to lose 30 so I can catch up with my pace because I was terrified if I didn't go to camp one summer. I relied on that pattern, and that pattern became like safety and security for me and almost permission. Like every summer, yeah, I can lose 30 pounds, so I could eat whatever I wanted in the school year. So after I did the yo-yoing for a couple of years, I was in 8th grade. And 8th grade, I was my absolute highest. I just exploded, like way bigger than ever. I probably was always a size 12 in adults, even though I was a kid. And then all of a sudden I was a size 20. That school year, I probably gained 60 pounds rather than 50 or 40 like the past. My parents both showed up to school and they said, we need to talk. And they just wanted me to like not take all of this issues with me to high school. So that summer, I weighed in at 210 and I weighed at 185 and a size 16, determined to only stay there or lose more weight. I just felt like I'm in the wonderland, I'm in those ones, goodbye twos forever. Now I can only lose weight. And I decided I'm gonna go on the scale no matter what to ensure of that. And that's when I started using the scale. And I think it's been just tremendous in making sure I keep my weight off, teaching me how to lose weight, but also crushing emotional eating for sure. One thing I realized that school year, freshman year of high school, was tried to look like what was working for me in camp. Obviously, I'm not going to exercise 10 hours a day. That's ridiculous. I have to sit in class. But I was going up for a lot of vegetables. So veggies were always the perfect comfort food for me because you could eat a lot of them. They're delicious and you can keep losing weight, and nothing else is like that. Nothing else will ever be like that. And that's why vegetables have always been so important to me. So I decided, okay, maybe I could keep pulling that off for the school year. So between going on the scale once a week at least and eating a lot of vegetables, I was staying okay. And then I would weave in the treadmill sometimes and try to keep as much going with me that I learned in the summer in the school year as possible. As early as 8 years old, I knew I wanted to be a dietitian. The dietitians I always experienced were kind with me, took small steps with me, were positive, smart, cute looking. I just always knew I wanted to be a dietitian just like they were. So I went to the University of Maryland to study nutrition because they have an amazing program. And after freshman year of college, I went back to the weight loss camp to be a counselor. At that point, I had lost 65 pounds. And I felt amazing about that. So I kind of took my mind off of weight loss a little bit, but I still tracked. And that was really important for me. Literally on the corner of my notebook, every single day, I would write down my food. I always have to watch what I'm eating and everything. So I used to track my food, and then I had a scale in my dorm room, and I maintained 150 pounds through college. And then of course I drank and I partied and all of that too. But as long as I had the scale and I had my principles in, it worked. I graduated college. I then wanted to get my registered dietitian license, and you have to do a residency, kind of like a doctor does. And I partnered at City of Hope Hospital, which is top 15 cancer hospitals in the country. So I became a registered dietitian. I passed my boards, and then I got hired from UCLA right away. They gave me 70 to 100 UCLA employees enrolled in the program who want to lose weight, and I just created the curriculum for 12 weeks. And then I got pregnant. At this point, I've had such control over my body and my weight that seeing the scale go up out of my control and seeing my body take new form was daunting and troubling for me. I really didn't enjoy it. So the last trimester of my pregnancy, at that point, I had hundreds of clients. And I decided, okay, what's worked for me in the past? Because the second this baby is out, I am dropping this weight. So I started getting really careful. Veggies most. Gotta use the scale every day. I'm gonna write down everything I eat because that's the only thing that's made sure that I lose weight on my own all the time. And the water came to me after there. So I gave birth to my daughter Olivia left the hospital at 178 pounds. I had Veggies Most. I had write everything down. I had the scale, but water. I went from 178 to literally 125. I lost 50 pounds in 6 months. Water first, Veggies Most. That's when I coined it. That's when I trademarked it. That's when it all came together. All my clients were like just melting off weight with the 2 bunnies. Just in my office, I came to it. Follow these 4 principles. Water first, Veggies Most. Use the scale, and you gotta write down everything you're eating. This is the best program for someone who has a lot of weight to lose, because if you follow the basic principles, they make sense. Not just because they make sense for me and my weight loss and losing 100 pounds, not just for all my successful clients, both in private practice and at UCLA, but also backed by research. I'm in the National Weight Control Registry. It's the longest study out there for weight loss in America of people who lost weight and kept it off. All the principles are backed by that. So I'm just gonna show you every tip, strategy, tool that has worked for hundreds and hundreds of people to lose weight happily, keep it off forever, so you can do it too. So I was just in a client session and I was like, don't be frustrated. Do everything I'm doing. It works so well every single time for everyone I'm working with. And then I guess I was like in a daze of new motherhood and like up all night breastfeeding and with my daughter. I was like, 2 bunnies. It looks like 2 bunnies, just bunnies. Oh, look, they hop. You can hop into weight loss. Just, you gotta follow these things.
2B Mindset. Contact your Team Beachbody coach or go to try2bmindset.com.
Okay, so yay, that's Alana. Isn't she freaking amazing? When this program came out, or this course came out, I was super pumped about it, but I was in the thick of, training for my bikini competition. And so I was following a certain plan and I didn't really want to get like overwhelmed with 2 different like things. So I told myself after I watched that, I was like so fired up and just so resonated with her story, just in the sense of the emotional eating part and the constant yo-yoing and the constant just battling in your brain. I was like, oh my God, I have to do this. I have to do this. And I'm going to do this after I do my show, because I think it's going to benefit me and so many people in so many ways. So that's why I invited people to do this with me. And I am going to be doing this alongside you, like I said, and we are going to be communicating back and forth. So you will have like an accountability partner. And I will tell you right now, I am a really good accountability partner because I promise you I will follow through, and I will make sure that we are all on track and doing this together. So that is something that you can definitely expect from me, doing this along with me. So I want to show you a couple like back end things. So like, how do we get the program? I will send you a link to that. So don't worry about going to search for it or anything like that. We will talk options when we talk personally on Messenger. We will talk options and I will send you a direct link and all you have to do is click on it and get it. And then we're ready to roll. So the start date for this is going to be June 26th. So just keep that in your calendar. We're going to really start rolling with this then, but you will have access to everything as soon as you purchase. So you can always, take a look at stuff and, watch a couple things. So I'll show you real quick, kind of the back end of everything. So I'm going to share my screen one more time. I'm going to try to make this quick for you. So what's going to happen, okay, is when you get the nutrition course, you are going to get you're going to get a login. So you're going to use your email address that you use to sign up, and then they will have you create a password. And this username and password is going to allow you to access the course. So what you would do is you would go to beachbodyondemand.com, and this is kind of what it would look like. So you can see here, my husband is already logged in. He has the nutrition course that we use. So you'll see your name there when you log in. If you're not logged in, it'll say sign up or log in. So make sure you do that. Okay, so this is what it'll look like. So right now you can see I'm on the workouts tab because it's highlighted in blue. Now, if you do not, so there's a couple packages that you can get. If you do not get the package that contains the workouts, you won't have access to this page. You'll see it like this, but everything will be locked, so you won't be able to access the workouts. I do highly recommend exercise. I know Alana will say that it is extra credit, but it is something that will definitely speed up the process and also make you feel really amazing and relieve stress and all that stuff. So I'm doing this program right now. And I am planning on doing this one with To Be Mindset. It comes out in July. And if you need more information on that, you can let me know. But that's what I'm going to do. And so here's all the workouts, which is really cool. You can, search by different types, trainers, how long you want to work out, fitness level, all of that fun stuff. So you can see tons of options. So that's the workout side of things. So let's go to the course. So you'll see when you go to Beachbody On Demand, you will have the nutrition tab. So this is where our beautiful lady Alana's program is. So you'll click on To Be Mindset, and this is what your screen will look like. It will not look like this. It'll look like this. Okay. So this is the program itself. So you'll see here you have the overview, just explaining, what it is and what you can look forward to, videos and resources. So basically what this program consists of, if you click on videos, she has, I think it's about 41 videos. So instead of like reading a book telling you kind of like how to do things, your tips, your tools and all that stuff, she's actually it's like you're in her office. It's like you are her client. And she is speaking directly to you and teaching you all the ins and outs of the mindset part, the relationship part, the food part, like all about the nutrition and all of that kind of good stuff. So you can see here the Get It Started videos, learn the To Be Mindset. So she's teaching you her philosophy, and you can see all these amazing videos and the titles to them. And we will be chunking these up into weeks. So we'll be watching them and applying what she basically is teaching us in these videos. So then here is just like some frequently asked questions, help I've fallen off. So like if any of these, apply to you, we will be clicking and watching those. So these are so amazing. Okay. And then also if you are a vegan, she has that here. So that's cool. And then she also has a bunch of recipes. So not only are you getting, the To Be Mindset philosophy and learning everything in the course, you are also getting a million recipes, which is really cool. So that's the video aspect of it. Resources, here is where we will all read our Getting Started Right guide, just to make sure we're getting started right and understanding what we're going to do. And then here are some other resources that you can use and look at. So like the food lists here. So if I think there is UK, Canada, US, whatever, it's the same thing pretty much. But it will tell you like what you should be eating in terms of veggies and proteins and carbs and all of that fun stuff. So the resources are amazing. Now, the other cool thing, so that's the nutrition part. That's everything that you'll get with the program or the course. So I want to show you one other thing. It's really cool. So let's say you are not by a computer and you're out. Let's say you travel for your job or you're on vacation. It is summertime, so we are traveling and things like that. So what you would do is you would download the app, which is amazing. I'm obsessed with this app, by the way. I just downloaded it like not too long ago, and I've been using it, and I'm in love with it. It's so easy to use. So basically what you'll do is on your phone, you'll go to your app store and you can download the To Be Mindset app. And it looks like this. It's this orange and white app, and it says nutrition. So it's the Beachbody Nutrition app. So basically what this app is, it's exactly what I showed you on the computer. You'll have it on your phone. So you'll have access to all the videos on your phone, and you can actually download them to your phone so you don't have to use Wi-Fi, and you can watch them there. It's also a way for you to track. So Alana is going to teach us a couple things of her philosophy. And, in her philosophy, she says we need to be tracking what we're eating, because we ultimately need to know, like, are we staying on track? Well, how do you know if you're staying on track if you're not tracking your food? So this app is amazing for tracking food. And I absolutely love tracking food because it actually gets fun. I've been tracking my food for a while now, and it just is a peace of mind. It gives you this like, oh, okay, I know what I'm eating. I know what I'm putting in my body. I know that it's the right thing. It's not a guessing game. It takes all the guessing out of it. So tracking your food is amazing. So you'll see here that you have some tracking options. So you can track your water, your weight, your shakes, and then also your food as well, which if you decide to do this, we will go over the whole app and make sure you understand how to use it and all of that fun stuff. So that is the app. So you get access to everything on that as well. So you can see that this is a very organized easy to follow course, and you're going to get so much out of it. It's going to be amazing. So a couple physical things that you'll get in the mail with it. So if you just get the nutrition pack, so just nutrition, no workouts, no shakes, none of that, just the nutrition part, the course, you will get in the mail a water bottle, the To Be Mindset water bottle. This is a 30-ounce water bottle. I drink out of it every single day. I try to drink at least like 3 or 4 of them a day to make sure that I get all my water in, because you saw in the video, water is very important, water first. So she will send you this in the mail. You will also get a physical tracker. So if you're a paper and pencil type person, the app is the tracker. But if you want to like physically write stuff down, she gives you a beautiful book, and it looks just like the app, and you can record everything in there. You will also get like her Getting Started Right guide and her program guide. So you'll get some physical items in the mail, but those are all on the app, and they are all on the website as well. So if you were to lose anything, it's fine. It's all digital, but I know some people still like that physical, holding something in their hand. So you will get all of that in the mail, but you will have access to the nutrition plan or the course immediately. So as soon as you purchase, you will be able to log in to your beachbodyondemand.com or your app and start watching videos and get rolling with that as soon as you purchase. So that's the first option, is just the nutrition course. And so right now I want you to think, as I'm going through these options, kind of what you are looking for and what you would want to do. And then that way I can send you the link that goes with it so you can see pricing and everything with that. So option number 1 is just the course. Okay, so you get those things that I showed you. Option number 2 is to do the course. Okay, get everything with the course, but also do the workouts as well. So and drink the nutrient dense shakes, which is the one I'm doing. Whenever I do something, this is my personality. Whenever I go into a nutrition plan or to like anything that has, multiple aspects to it, but they give you an option to not do those multiple aspects to it. I'm a person that's like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. I'm not going to half-ass it. Not saying you're half-assing it if you just do the nutrition program itself. That's just like my mindset. So when somebody gives me options, like you could just do this, or you could do everything that is, highly recommended. I'm like, highly recommended, duh. That's like, I want to go full blown. I want to do this 100%. And that's just my personality. So I did the nutrition course, the workouts, because I love working out, and I'm definitely going to be working out during this. And I do my nutrition shakes, and I've been drinking my shakes for a little over a year now. And yeah, I can't live without them. And the reason I say that is because prior to me drinking them, I was anemic, which still am anemic, and, lacking some of the vitamins and nutrients in my system. And I could really feel that I was extremely exhausted all the time. And so if you're anemic, you understand that. And I was on iron pills and blah, 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 blah. I got these shakes because I just wanted something that was fast for me to make, and I knew had all the nutrients that I would need in a day, so that I didn't have to think about it. Being a new mom, I just needed something fast. I just needed to blend something up and chug it and know that I'm like putting healthy things into my body. And that was the reason I got it. And so ever since then, I haven't had to take my iron pills. It's been amazing because I freaking hate those iron pills. And I also didn't have to take my multivitamin anymore. So it's just something that's going to supplement that, or could supplement that. They don't advertise it as that because we can't say it's like a cure for anything, but it freaking is amazing. So if you want more information on those, I can definitely give you information on the superfood shakes that I drink and that you can also get with this as well. So those are the 2 options. So nutrition program only, and then nutrition, workouts, and shakes. And so that last option, the second option, is the balls to the wall option, where you're going to get the ultimate best experience because you are doing everything that is required to live a healthy lifestyle. But like I said, some people aren't ready for the workouts. Some people aren't ready for all of that. So that is totally fine. And when you are ready, we can obviously do that as well. So that's kind of what this is. I hope I answered a lot of questions and gave you a good idea of what we're doing or what I'm doing, and if you want to do it as well. So like I said, we're going to start June 26th. So after you watch this video, what I want you to do is I want you to send me a message and I want you to tell me yes or no, whether you're in and want to do this. And if you are saying yes, what option do you want? Do you want just the nutrition, or do you want to be doing the workouts with me and the nutrition and drinking the shakes with me? And like I said, I am balls to the wall. I like to do everything 100%. So I went with the let's get it started program. So the option, and that is To Be Mindset. I'm so excited to do this because I have a really weird relationship with food right now, and I cannot wait to have a bomb relationship with food after this. So that's all, y'all. I will talk to you soon, and I can't wait to hear from you. Bye.